This video is sponsored by my friends at Sportsman's Guide, your one-stop shop for all kinds of gear pertaining to camping, survival, and general preparedness. I've been a customer for Sportsman's Guide for a number of years now. I'm happy to have them as a sponsor for the channel. So there'll be a link in the description below and probably one right up here. I encourage you to check them out. I think you'll be glad you did. Welcome to Survival on Purpose coverage of the 2019 Blade Show. And I got a special treat for you. I'm here with Eric Glesser, the owner of Spyderco Knives, and had an opportunity to talk to him a couple years ago at SHOT Show, and he gave me this really cool Mannix 2, right?
I gave you a Mannix 2.
And man, this thing rocks. Now, you've seen a video on this, but we had a chance to get in here while it's still quiet and maybe just talk to Eric a little bit about Spyderco and about some things that really make them unique and maybe a little bit of their company story and show you some, of course, some cool knives. So Eric, thanks for taking a minute to talk to us, man. I know you're busy. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So you were telling me that your father and mother started Spyderco, and they were living in a bread truck when they started with your sister. So Spyderco is a true American success story.
Yeah, I guess in that sense they really are. In 1976, my father and mother, they took a bread truck. My dad was a great carpenter, so he converted it into something he could live in.
Wow.
And they towed a VW Bug behind him, which was the factory. And they went on the road with my mother, my sister, traveling, selling sharpeners as pitchmen on the road.
Wow.
And back then we made our sharpener with coarse ceramics. We still work with coarse ceramics. That's why we're in Golden, Colorado. Sharpeners was our first product. We still make sharpeners today. Some of our best selling product and some of our best performing product is still sharpeners.
Right, so that's one fact maybe you didn't know about Spy. I didn't know that your sharpeners were your first product. So you really were a sharpener company that turned into a knife company.
Yeah, still make great sharpeners.
Cool.
And then come 1981, my dad got a concept for a pocket knife, and then we went into the pocket knife business.
That's really so. And I just learned this recently that Spyderco was the first company to put pocket clips on a knife.
Yeah.
We just take that for granted. Now everybody's got them, but you told me a cool story about that. How'd that come about?
Through invention is solving problems, and my dad was a little bit tired of digging in the pocket for a knife. And so he wanted to make a knife that was more accessible. And so he added a pocket clip so it could sit on top of your pocket and it was easy to find. And then as you pulled it out, he wanted to open it easier. If you look at the first prototype he built, he added little textures to see if he could get in there and a little divot. And then he first added a screw and said screw it, and he added a round hole.
Yep.
And that way he could get his thumb in there and open it with one hand. Then he made his first prototype. He went around to different folks and asked if they wanted to make clip carry one-hand open knives. A lot of people said it was the ugliest damn thing they'd ever seen. So he went into knife making on his own, and now we still make clip carry one-hand open knives.
Yeah, and the hole in the blade has been copied by so many people, so many times. But the 360-degree circle, you guys have a trademark on that, right?
Yeah, trademark. So we did originally get a patent on it, and because we did it for so long on everything we did, we were recognized for that round hole.
Right.
And so the U.S. government gave us a trademark on that round hole as an identification. Also, you can see that on other things like Coke bottles and Jeep grills. But that's a trademark of Spyderco, and cool. That's one of the ways you can tell it's us.
That's cool. So we thought we'd talk. Of course, we're Blade, so we got to show some eye candy, right? Yeah. So. What kind of knives have you got to show us here? We're going to look at your most popular knives, right?
Yeah, I want to give you kind of a feel of what some of the things Spyderco is doing, what people like to see from us. Yeah. All right, so the first one I'm going to show is a salt knife. Yeah. This knife is a whole series of knives we make. Some of them with a steel called LC200N, some of them with a steel called H1. It's all incredibly rust resistant. Very difficult to make.
You know what's called salt?
Salt, yeah.
Give it a close up here. Pretty yellow too. So that's something you touched on. You guys use so many different kinds of steel.
Oh, I remember the first day you met me, I was getting to introduce you to Spyderco. So we have a lot of steels like H1 that you'll only see at Spyderco. We work with a lot of steels that other people don't.
The other thing is you make knives in a lot of places.
Most of our knives come from either Japan or America, though we do produce knives in Taiwan and China and Italy.
Wow, I didn't know Italy.
Yeah, and each country has their own materials, their own expertise, and it makes it a lot of fun.
And so you got a big price range of knives too. That's what's awesome. Right. You got knives for low budget up to really nice, expensive
Small knives, big knives, low cost, more expensive. Let me get into another one. This one is USA made. This is coming out of our US facility. There. That's the Paramilitary 3 Lightweight. It's one of the more popular ones right now. So as far as the US production, you're going to see paramilitaries, Mannixes, paramilitary 2s, natives. We have a fairly nice spread there. Right now, Para 3 Lightweight is one of our more popular ones. This one comes with a compression lock, a wire clip, bi-directional texturing.
That's cool. So compression lock, what is that?
It's a lock that is up here on the top here, and what it does is it puts a piece of metal right between this pin and the blade. So right through there. It's very strong, very safe, works fantastic. And then let's see another one. This one is called our Tenacious. This is a Chinese value folder.
Really?
We've been making this knife for about 15 years. It's one of our more popular ones. It comes with a nice blade stock, Peel Ply G10, full liners, HCR13 MOV. If you're looking for a workhorse, the Tenacious, there's a lot of them out there.
It's a popular knife.
It's one of our most popular. And then the last one I was going to show you, this one's coming out of Taichung. This is also what we do. One of the things we're known for is working with custom collaborators. These are some of the greatest knife makers and designers in the market. This is a great example. This is Dmitry Sinkovich. Just a gorgeous designer, gorgeous manufacturing. Yeah. And so what we try to do is make a very high quality piece and bring it to the market so you feel like you get to buy that custom that costs thousands of dollars that you have to get on a waiting list to possibly buy. So this has titanium clips and 3D titanium scales and good carbon fiber with its top quality in machining and S90V, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful piece of quality.
Every Spyderco, even the lower price ones, what I like about them is that, like I said, I'm late to the game, man. I just kind of really got the first Spyderco a few years ago, and they're just smooth. They're just like butter smooth, the actions and stuff, and just the qualities at any price point, which is amazing to me. That you know, man, this is a nice knife. Okay, I'll stop. I'll be flicking this thing all day. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know what I really like though, Eric? I like the fact that your passion for what you do comes through. Like you're not just a dude just selling knives. It's not a commodity to you, man. It really, I can tell that you really, really, really enjoy what you're doing, and you're really passionate about it. And that means a whole lot. And I like the fact that it's a family business, and it's to me that's a big difference from a bunch of guys in suits. Nothing wrong with suits, but a bunch of guys in suits that are just selling a product.
Knives are a special thing.
Yeah.
It's a family business, a second generation, already thinking about third generation, but I do love what I do.
Yeah, we got your son down here handing knives to you, so you got the family going. That's great. Well, Eric, I really appreciate you taking a minute. So just again, I'm just really I've become a fanboy, if that's the right term, for Spyderco. You guys do a great job.
Yeah, it's been good.
Thanks for taking the time. I appreciate it. Thank you. I hope this has been helpful. I hope maybe you learned a little something about Spyderco. I know I did. And thanks for joining me at Survival on Purpose coverage of the 2019 Blade Show. Remember, survival's not an accident, so be prepared. I'll see you next time.